All right. Perfect. Buttons have been hit. Hey, welcome, guys. This is session 2 of the Monster Hunters of Nokhara. Thanks to, again, the tavern board. I'm not going to plug it every time, but for the first couple times, I will now. We are jumping into session number 2. Our characters and players have all been selected to the first in 50 years team of monster hunters. They've all kind of were in shock. They weren't expecting to get this due to, a shortcoming here or there. But sure enough, even the leader of the group, who typically is picked from a veteran monster hunter, was chosen from this first ever class. Just kind of to keep everybody up on their toes, we are going to kind of go down the line in just a brief, whatever you want the internet to know your personal name as, and then your character's name, so they can kind of associate everybody. We are going to go down the line here in a second and say all of that, but I just kind of want to recap on what happened after the players figured out who they are. You guys all kind of had little side missions. You guys met Garth, the very young salesman who is just a jerk and a foul mouth, but happens to have all the goods. Some of you went to go find a library. Some of us just went out for a drink. So we'll kind of recap and see where everyone's at here in a second when we do our kind of player introduction. So we'll start with Blade. Blade, if you wouldn't mind, who are you playing tonight?
I am Commander Blade, and I hate taxes. I am playing as Renegade. I am a escaped stranger every time I say it. I am playing as an isekai clone trooper who's now a ranger soldier in the
Mm-hmm.
Monster Hunter world here.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Bree is briefly dipped, so yeah,
Yep.
we're just going to normal then in the
Yep.
meantime.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And I am currently the leader of this ragtag group, and I know the DM wants to throw war PTSD at some point at me, which is totally fine. I did ask for this anyways. Um, but yeah, there's that currently, and we'll move on to Feng Wu.
And before we jump to Feng Wu, Blade, where did Renegade find themselves at the end of last session?
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was briefly in the tavern. I like how I turn the camera around. It's a habit.
Yep.
Um, I was in the tavern and reading, have being read some of the literature, not because he's illiterate, but because as per the curse of doing a custom character, I currently have to roll whether or not I'm frightened every time I look at ink.
That's right.
Um, because that does not exist in the Star Wars universe, and thus it freaks the hell out of me here. So I had my friend Nithrat read me some books to essentially discover if any of my other brothers had arrived in this world, and turns out they did. So I'm on a personal quest to find the remaining of them.
Yep. That's right. All right. Let's jump over to Feng Wu. Feng, uh, who are you?
Hello. My my name you all can call me is Cole. And the character I'm playing, it's Feng Wu. Yes, I know. Very Chinese sounding name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Last off where Feng Wu was going, after seeing after taking away his rat that he poisoned, he flew off to a blacksmith to see if he can get any better weapons than he has now.
That's right. That's right. Um, and after
So
that, Yeah. Sorry, Fang. Did you have anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, just one more little thing I'm gonna add in for this character.
Of
He likes
course.
to dissect monsters for their parts.
As
Really rare
all
parts to be turned into weapons.
as all good monster hunters should. Um,
Hmm.
and of course, up next is Kevin, but he doesn't exist. He just makes sounds. So we jump over to Josh. Josh, who are you playing today?
I am playing as the half elf bard Lucky Cow.
Lucky Cow. Lucky had the reputation of being just the it guy when he came to college here, learning how to hunt monsters. And in the most it guy fashion, where did you leave off?
I think I got my what was it? My big gulp,
Big cup. Big cup has to
big
be
cup.
different than big gulp. No one knows what a big gulp is, that's for sure.
But yeah, I got my big cup.
Yep. You got your big cup at the big cup bar. It's a very special place because you only ever need to buy one cup. The franchise across the world of Nakara, if you have that cup, you don't pay anymore. So you have one, and
Yeah,
you
I'm pretty
got that.
excited about that.
You got that courtesy of Max.
Good old Max.
Max being the once angry, gnomish rogue assassin-like individual who did not make the team and was a little bit bitter about it. In the only player we are currently missing now goes by the name of Bad Karma, who will be playing Talon Moonsong. That's not true. We're missing two. Sorry, I apologize. We're missing Mr. Silver as well.
Bree, technically.
Yep. Yes, Bree as well. Yes, Bree was here for a moment. She's had a really tough week, so we're giving her the time to recuperate from it. So yeah,
Oh
we're
no,
missing
I'm not
three
judging.
people.
Yeah.
But some of them may be back, some of them might not. It's all right. But Mr. Moonsung, we are just going to say was at the inn as well. The inn, of course, who was run by the couldn't be more happy for you guys, Pressed, the innkeeper, who just thought you guys were just the bee's knees. Big smiles all the way around as you guys kind of thumb through your books. I want to start off with Fang Wu as we start this round off, this session. Fang, you made your way over to a blacksmith, someone who is able. This town doesn't have like a really good blacksmith, but they have a guy, and he's very very close to the school. He's this human who's just covered in soot, and there's bruises around his arms and elbows and wrists and fingers. He's made countless mistakes, and he wears them on his sleeves. As you kind of walk up to him, what do you say, Fang?
Hello. I'm in need of a much stronger weapon than my current one as he pulls up his rapier.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Yes.
And he kind of holds it, and immediately it falls out of his hand. He goes, not well balanced. I get why you may be looking for something different. And he tries to find where the balance is, and it's way down the blade, nowhere near like the edge of the handle like it should be. And he goes, I can most certainly get you something better than this. I can tell you that. What are you looking for? Another rapier? Or are you looking for something bigger, stronger, smaller, quicker? What are you thinking?
Another rapier better than this one. And maybe a few knives.
Knives, I'm pretty good at. Rapiers, I only have things that I have bought and sold and kind of went back and found in marketplace. So they're not my creation. I just want to say that ahead of time because I don't want you to think this is my work.
Hmm.
And he
Please
pulls
tell
out
me them.
three. One of them has like a golded kind of end as it wraps around for like the handguard. The bottom of it is like a golden piece, like a nugget almost. And he's I had to pay a pretty decent price for that, but I'm just I. He looks at you. He kind of smiles like I. You look like a guy who doesn't need something this flashy, and he kind of sets it aside.
Yeah.
I don't. I didn't need
I
to
want
bring it out.
efficiency. I want
And
efficiency.
that's what you'll get with these two. I can tell you they're almost identical. In fact, if you want to check them out, and he hands both of them to you.
Ugh. As Fang is turning them around, expecting them, swinging them, seeing which one gives the better oomph in them.
Roll me a perception check real quick. Let's get the first one of the night out of the way.
Let's go. Got a +5 to this roll. And I rolled an 18 on the roll, 23.
Beautiful. I do need
I ain't
to.
getting that back.
Let me refresh that here real quick. Bloop, bloop. We all want to be able to see this. Okay. There it is. Yeah, as you kind of pick, one of them feels like it's been used, and the other one feels like it just came off of someone who was so excited to use it. As you're kind of looking at this person, he looks at both rapiers. He goes, if you're able to give me your old one, I can take that for 3, 4, 5 gold. I mean, it's not good. I'm sure you're looking for more, and I'll take this one off your hands for.
You can use it to melt down and make something new.
Yeah, I will try my best. But so with that in mind, I'll, whichever one you want. 33 gold.
33 gold. That's fine with me.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. And he goes to like grab the item, and he's like, "Oh, you have it. You already have it. Okay, I'll take whichever one you don't want, and yours, of course. And that's a great deal. Knives. You were looking for knives?
Yes. As Fang sort of just puffs out his wings to put them under my feathers and swing them out.
Yeah.
When need be.
Yeah, of course. I did hear that you're, part of the new team, so I can give you two for free for now, and then after that, I think, my business partner would kick my ass if I didn't sell you some. But if you buy at least 5, I'll give you the first 2 for free.
There again. How much?
7 gold apiece.
7 gold apiece. Okay, so for those 3, that would be 7 gold. For the first 2 are free.
Well, yeah. So the first 2 are free, and then however many you want to buy after that costs 7 gold.
Okay, he's just gonna buy. He's just gonna get 3 more with those 2, making 5.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you expectantly. He pulls out a bucket of knives. They all look pretty good. They're not amazing. They're not bad. It's a quantity thing, and he kind of puts out his hand, expecting 21 gold.
Yeah, don't worry. He already gave him the 35 gold. Now he's giving him 21 gold.
Okay. Wow, Mister. And your name was Wu? Was that right, or was it? I'm trying to.
Wu is
remember
my last name. Fang is my first.
Fang.
Use whichever one you want.
Mr. Wu, of course. Please come back. My name's Jonathan. If there's anything you need, Jonathan Smithing is right here in Colquitt. I would love to help you in if you wouldn't even mind, maybe a brand or two on some of the leather parts of the items that I sold you, that would be beneficial.
Yes. Yes, we can make it very much official.
Oh, great, great, great. And he gets out his brander and just brands everything. He goes, good luck.
Yeah.
Monsters, that's really kind of crazy, isn't it?
Mm. Eh, Once you're trained to fight them, not that crazy, but still dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy. They're going to put you out there after just like a few months of training. That's the scariest part, I think.
I've trained more than a few months. I've trained for 2 years in the forest,
Oh.
waiting for this moment.
Oh, I mean, that probably makes sense. Yeah, you wouldn't just go into this like cold turkey or anything. So, well,
Never.
here are all of your knives and in your rapier, and I really appreciate you letting me put the Jonathan Smithing brand, and it's just a big JS. Like, it's not stylized. It's a generic J and an S on it.
Nice brand.
Thanks, I've made it myself.
Mm. So I'm now putting in 5 daggers in my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
And you said one of these rapiers looked like they were used for a while, then given up.
Yep, yep. As if it went through a pretty significant round of battles, and then one was very generic and new and right off the line.
Yeah, he's looking at the one that looks like it survived battles.
Okay.
It seems to look. It doesn't look like it wasn't because it was bad. It was because the person got way too old to keep using it, type of way.
Yeah, no, it's seen plenty of them. So like the stitching on it is kind of ripped apart. The handle itself has had multiple scratch marks as if it was used as a blunt object a handful of times. It could use a good sharpening. Um, Jonathan maybe just got it.
He's gonna take that one as he
Okay.
gives the brand new one, generic one, back to him. I
Okay.
like this one's character.
He, um, he, awesome. Okay. That sounds totally great. Um, thanks for your business. And he's
Thank you.
baffled. Like he's confused why you took that one.
Thank you for your sale of precious goods. I'll make sure to come back as Fengwu just takes off flying into the direction of a bookstore or the library.
Okay. The library is kind of within the inn itself that you guys have rooms at.
Yep, thanks you would be going there, flying all the
Okay.
way there.
The next person I
I
would
just
really
I,
go ahead.
I just threw him off screen, and he landed right side up in front of me.
I am the goat, my friend. You cannot do that. You can't knock me over.
What
That's
guys?
what you did.
Oh, that Karma's here. Hey, what up, Karma?
I'm late.
No, you're fine.
You're
You're
fine.
fine.
No,
We
you're
had a
fine.
late start going anyways. Hey, we just kind of reintroduced everyone. Can you introduce who you're playing?
Yeah, I'm playing as Talon Moonsong, a wood elf druid.
Mm-hmm. We never really got an official ending for you. Where did you end your night?
Can't remember.
I kind of generically
You were in
said
the
you were
inn.
in the inn.
Yeah, I was definitely in the inn.
Okay, that works for me. I really want to jump over to Lucky, but I don't want to take any agency away from anyone, because I'm doing a big assumption here that the group reading the books stayed up all night reading books. And if I'm wrong, you can stop me there, group who was reading books. So that would be Renegade, Mr. Silver, and of course our newcomer, but not new tonight, Mr. Moonsong. You guys were kind of the in the inn people.
Yeah.
But yeah, if that's the case, I would love to jump over to Josh. He had a night with Max over at the Big Cup. Josh, give me blurry highlights of how Lucky spent his night.
Yeah, so after he left there with Max, he filled up his big cup one last time, and he went and found a nice fire somewhere, and he just played music and drank into the night.
Okay. I would say as you kind of leave the Big Cup, Max notices someone and he like kind of leaves you instantly, has a like fun big chuckle with him, and then this individual looks at you and he goes, "Hey, you must be the guy, huh?
Excuse me?
You're the guy? You're going on the big mission or some monsters? I don't believe in monsters."
Oh yeah, I am the guy. Yep, that's me.
That's very cool. That's very cool. My friend over here, Max, he was studying, and it's at this point you can tell this dude has exactly 2 teeth. As he like pulls around, and he looks at you, he goes, "My friend Max was studying a lot for that, and I'm sure he's really upset he didn't get it. Any tips? You could help my buddy Max out." And Max looks at you like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't think he gives you that like, this is a drunk buddy of mine kind of look."
Yep. Cal turns and just says, "Hey, we, sometimes you just don't make it on the first time. That doesn't mean you shouldn't stop. Sometimes it's the second or third time that it happens, and so I think Max got what it takes, and I'm excited to see where he goes."
Yeah, that's really and this was how many times have you been enrolled? Since this is the first time in 50 years.
Technically, I was late, so I don't even think I actually finished the program. They kind of just gave it to me.
Max, you he didn't even finish, Max. Isn't that's pretty crazy that you studied forever and this guy just kind of showed up.
Yeah, all that means is that while I might have the paper, Max is just going to be way smarter than me.
Yeah. It means that you get to go make a lot of gold, and my friend Max, who I think did a pretty good job, doesn't get to. And Max is like, "Oh, 2 teeth. Hey, it's really not that big of a. We shared a big cup. I think." And 2 teeth kind of pushes him aside and leans over to you, Lucky, and goes, "I think, at the very least, you owe my friend Max a mighty big apology."
Oh boy.
And the apology would be for what?
Well, for kind of just jumping in and taking a spot that was rightfully his.
I wouldn't say I took it. It was given to me. It sounds like you're accusing me of stealing something.
Yeah, and 2 teeth, I don't think it's really that big of a deal because he's we've actually, and 2 teeth pushes Max aside again. "No, I don't think you can't quite understand what I'm saying. You're gonna apologize to my friend Max, and maybe we could work out a deal on his percentage of your cut."
This is in the bar, correct?
Just outside of the bar, just as he was leaving.
Cal reaches his hands out with a laugh, taps him on the shoulder, and say, "Hey, man, I have a suggestion for you." And I cast suggestion.
Oh,
I'm listening.
There's a saving throw for suggestion.
Yes, there is.
Just if I bomb this, then I bomb it. But you can give it to me.
No.
Is he drunk?
Two
Does he
Teeth
get disadvantage because he's drunk?
Two Teeth is most definitely drunk. And I'm really toying with the idea of giving him advantage because he's drunk, but I think I'm
On a
going to give him
wisdom
disadvantage. Only because he's not even aware of
On
the
a
danger.
charisma save.
He's just not aware of the danger he's really in. But no, I am going to give him disadvantage.
All right.
It's
14 is the save.
It's a 7 plus 2, so it's not going to get there.
Cool. Cool. So I get 25 words. Give me 3 seconds just to count them out, and I'll be ready.
That's cool. That's cool. As Two Teeth kind of sits there, and his tongue like pushes around in the gum of where his other teeth used to be, and he does kind of have to fight with Max again, as Max is like, Two Teeth. No, it's really what we've actually come to like. We talked about what happened, and yeah, he had a strange conversation with Cal, and Two Teeth finally like pushed him aside. He goes, "Okay, so what is it you would love to suggest?"
I kind of patted on the shoulder. And I was like, I think you need to apologize to Max, and I think you owe him some money, because if you were a better friend, you would have helped him, and you should protect him.
Ooh, coming in at 24. You don't get the and protect him, but you do get the you should have helped him. As Two Teeth looks down, you're right. You've been part of the gang for 7 years. I should have taught you better. I should have been a better friend. I should have been a better teacher. And Max looks at you and looks at Two Teeth, and like he is worried, but he's like trying not to laugh, and he goes, I'm pretty sure I've been keeping you out of the cut. And so I think maybe you deserve this for everything that you've done for the guild, for the team. I think you get this. I think I need to give this to you. And he's like, no, Two Teeth, that's enough. We don't need to talk about the guild. We remember, excuse me, we don't talk about the guild. And he's like putting money in his hands. He's like, I've just really started to feel bad suddenly. You've been such a good member, and I've been paying you first member dues for the last 2 years. Two Teeth, I think it's okay if we don't talk about. We can discuss that at the next meeting. As this interaction is happening in front of you, Lucky.
Sorry. I was just saying, can I just have Renegade like casually walk over, like he's still like somewhat decent distance from Lucky, as if he's just watching the situation, just making sure like Lucky's all right.
Renegade, as much as I think it's a very leader thing to do, I think your studies in these books have kept you at the inn tonight.
Sure. Okay. Sure thing. Want to know if it was all right.
Nope. I think you have important things that you're looking up on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Lucky, how do you handle this situation in front of you now?
I look at Max and I said, "Hey Max, I'm about to head out, but it was really great hanging with you. I'm excited when I come back to tell you some cool stories. Keep working at it, and hey, when I get back, you better let me know that this guy's been having your back and watching out for you, or I'll have another conversation with him. Don't let this guy bully you. I got your back.
uh, Max, he's a very nervous. He goes, yeah, yeah. First off, I'm not even upset. Not anymore. I was. And then he gets shoved aside by Two Teeth again. He goes, "Don't worry about it. We're gonna take good care of Max. He's gonna get new member statuses. He's gonna get his own jobs and maybe even his own team. Cause I really believe in him. I really do, and I should tell him that more." And Max just looks at you like,
You should.
"I'm sorry."
That's for the Mexican a win.
Did Lucky just encounter the Thieves Guild right off the bat?
No one knows what you're talking about. You be quiet over there. Lucky, where do you go from here? Does that change your plans, or do you keep your plans as is?
Um, change my plans. Um, uh, Based on the little things I was picking up from their conversation, do I, especially with, well, I guess suggestion wouldn't apply to it at all. Do I feel like I can kind of dig in a little bit about their conversation?
Yeah, give me an insight. See if you can't maybe wiggle your brain around what they were talking about.
So insight. Okay. Not great.
Not great. You know, and you're not really quite sure how you know. You think maybe it's a myth, maybe it's not. But now that it's like been presented to you, you know the amount of guilds that exist in Nokhara are amazingly across the board. There are the guild of street vendors. There's the guild of thieves. There's the guild of blacksmiths. There's the guild of assassins. There's the guild of penny pinching. There's the guild of nighttime raids. Like, if you can think of an event that people might want to be a part of, there's a guild for it, and there are dues, and there is an acceptable amount of their job that they can do. So you might get robbed and like shoved to the ground, and you might look in your pocket and there will be a thing that says you are number blah blah blah, number 77 of 187 thieving attempts made by the thieving guild, and there's not much you can do about it.
I turn to, what's this other gentleman's name? Did he introduce himself? I don't know if I got a name.
Two Teeth. And then Bad Karma, would you mind
that's his
muting
name.
real
Okay.
quick?
Okay, Two Teeth. I turn to Two Teeth. That's his name. Like, I can call him Two Teeth. Is that correct?
You think you could, yeah.
Okay. I was like, hey, Two Teeth, you sound like you've got like a great group, club, guild. Tell me a little bit more about it. I want to make sure my buddy Max here is being taken care of.
He looks at you and he goes, we're not really supposed to talk about it.
Yeah, I get it. You know, you what are we talking about, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys could tell me a little bit about it.
Max looks at you and he goes, we absolutely can't.
I cast
remember,
friends on Max again.
you monster. You absolute monster.
No.
God.
You thought I was bad.
Okay. He is also drunk, and by rules of what I've talked about, it's gonna work. That is a saving throw as well, right? Wisdom?
Yep. I think it might be higher. I'm putting it up one more time.
Okay.
Friends is, no, it's a 14.
Okay, he has a +4. So here goes Max, rolling at disadvantage. He'll take the 4. Yikes. You're going to take this guild by storm. Okay. Max looks at you and goes, You're a pretty upfront guy there, Lucky. And I think if you're up for it, us at the Assassin Guild, we could use you. You know what I mean? Like, you've got the stuff. Do you think you'd ever be in?
I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Tell me how'd you get connected in this?
Well, I mean, I just accidentally killed a guy, and they're like, "Good job," and so I was like, "Thanks." And then they like invited me to their guild, and like at first I was really scared because everyone was way bigger and tougher and scarier, but then I was just kind of like, "Yeah, but I'm faster," so I got comfy.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
like that, Max. You're quick on your feet. I love it.
Thanks. Two Teeth leans in and goes, "We're not supposed to talk. I know we're not supposed to talk about the guild, Max."
Yes, but remember, you're supposed to protect Max, and Max is telling me. So we have now formed a circle of trust.
Yeah, I think I can protect Max a lot better. And he puts his hands around Max's face in the back of his neck, and he like picks him up and goes, "We're gonna go now. I suggest you keep your mouth shut."
Um,
About the guild.
yeah. What guild?
The Assassin's Guild. We were just talking about it.
I know. I was playing with you, like because we're not supposed to talk about the guild. Like we're on the same page.
Yeah, oh, okay. So we're not gonna talk out loud about the Assassin's Guild, and you.
Yeah.
So you knew that. So you said there was okay.
But you know what we could do? You know what would be a lot of fun?
What?
If we, instead of saying guild, we said club. And then we could talk about the club whenever we want to, and no one would know we were talking about the guild.
That's only gonna get confusing. And he pulls out a club from behind his back, and he goes, "Because this club is the one I call the club."
Oh, that is a good point. That is a good point. We should call it the gang.
I'll bring it up at the next meeting.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking about in like our circle of trust. Maybe you shouldn't bring it up in the meeting. I was just talking about like with me when me and you and Max are hanging out. Like
I think
you're
I
gonna
should
come
bring
hang out
it
with
up
me
in
and
the-
Max next time.
Lucky. I think I'm gonna bring it up in the meeting. Expect your blood fly to be coming by any time.
Run that by me again.
The blood fly?
Oh, what is that?
It's the thing that comes and takes your blood to make sure that if you ever decide to really shoot us in the foot and really hamstring us, we know where you are at all times. We like to put it in maps.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Uh, above table. I'm fixing to uh, like this is like the end of the night, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. It is like 2 a.m.
Okay, cool. I cast suggestion on Two Teeth again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just running these two ragged right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Still doesn't beat it. It got closer by 1.
Cool. I'm going to say, hey, Two Teeth, I really sorry,
Hey, 2 teeth. There's 5.
want you to tell me everything about the guild, and is there a way around the fly thing?
Yeah, so we kill some people from time to time. We get our messages from the nine, the master, because they're the one who tells our guy, and then our guy tells. At least we think that's true. That might not even be true. That's just what we've been doing. Um, yeah, and the whole blood fly thing. Sorry, man. If we don't tell someone that we told someone, they already are gonna know. So you've probably got 10 hours before it comes your way. Uh, some of us like to use those 10 hours to go do as dumb as shit as possible before the gang, wink, knows, kind of what we did. So you got 10 hours before the bloodfly finds you.
Yeah.
I killed a baker like just 2 days ago.
And tell me this: if you don't tell them that we had this conversation, they wouldn't send the blood fly, would they?
They would because I'm gonna have to.
Why are you going to have to? Because then that's kind of putting me in danger, which puts Max in danger, and you're supposed to protect Max. That
Ugh.
seems kind of like a conflict.
I think you're kind of right. But what if you go tell somebody and then Max is in danger because you told someone and you didn't have the bloodfly bite yet? That would put him in danger too.
Tell them about what?
That you know about the stuff. What if you tell someone about us?
Oh, but remember, I don't know anything. Remember?
Because we're a gang.
Exactly. What are you talking about? I don't know anything about a guild.
What if you
It's
were
just our
just
gang.
like
We can even come up with our own name. We can call ourselves the Three
the blood?
Musketeers.
Okay, that's better than what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say? Two
The
teeth.
blood fly, and then I didn't know what to say next.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to avoid blood fly, so let's stick with Three Musketeers.
Okay, three and musketeers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so, rule number one of the Three Musketeers is we can't tell other people about what we talk about when we're together.
Max is just looking at you two, like back and forth, like he's trying to say things, but this giant meaty hand is covering his mouth.
Um. Uh. Uh. I turn to Max. I put my hand on his shoulder, and hey Max, I'm heading off for the night. And I lean in and I whisper to Max. And I whisper to Max so Two Teeth can't hear. And I say, "Hey, your secret's safe with me. I am a friend. I'm just trying to um, diffuse the situation a little bit because it doesn't have to go anywhere else."
His hand is waving at you. Go, 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 go. His head is
Yeah.
nodding. Yes, yes, yes.
And then I put my fist out towards Two Teeth, and I said, "We actually end every meeting with a fist bump."
Okay. And he punches your fist really hard.
There we go. Well, hey, you gentlemen have a good night. Make sure to hydrate. And I will see you guys next time.
I love telling him to hydrate. I love it.
I
Lucky,
came to horrible
we.
realization in that conversation. Oh God.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's nothing.
That's the map.
The library gang. What do we find you guys doing?
Hard to tell. My two companions are not here.
Yeah.
I think Karma's character, he can correct me if I'm mistaken. I think he was reading through books.
Yeah. You essentially can't read through books.
No, Nithrat was reading me some stuff on the past war with the monsters and through some depictions and um, yeah, mainly just depictions and illustrations. An army that all wore the same armor and like the exact same armor um and battle colors fought near the end of the war and secured victory and such. And I basically told Nithrak, like, those are my brothers, and that those are the people I'm trying to find. And he just made a note of that.
Right. And
I can't read ink because I get frightened by it, and I
yes.
have advantage against monsters who are ink based. Um, in that saving throw,
Yep.
I'm just wondering, is it pos over this lawn campaign? Is it possible I can slowly get used to it and no longer be frightened by it?
That's a great question, and I would love to give you the answer right now, but boy, wouldn't that take the fun out of it? Wouldn't it be more fun if you just hated paper and ink forever?
This world.
The only big detail you missed is your brothers were last seen on Viril, kind
Yes.
of the northeast island of Nakara.
Yes.
And then Mr. Moonsong, as the night kind of fades, as darkness kind of takes over this town. In fact, check this out, guys. I let's get even more immersive. Dun, 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 dun. As night fades finally here, it gets dark. What is Moonsong doing for the night? Anything special?
Hmm. No, wait. I'd like to review the books. Like after everything, I'd like to review the books one last time before going to sleep.
Okay. Uh, Give me an intelligence check here.
All right, and it's all the books.
Yeah. Pretty much every book you can get your hand on.
15. Like even the ones the other guys are doing.
Yep.
15.
The what you know for sure that they're maybe missing out on is they were supposed to come back. They were on that island, and their final mission was there, and the last push was there, and they were scheduled to come back and just didn't. Is maybe kind of the last thing there that isn't discovered yet. People aren't sure why, but that island has like this little nursery rhyme kind of story that explains going there and coming back is a bigger feat than going around the world. So there's something about that island that is either amazing or terrible or very dangerous
Or all of the above.
or all of the above.
All right. Yeah. Hmm. Before I go to sleep, I'll look out the window to check if I see that spirit again. I roll.
Uh, I would roll me a nature check. I didn't plan on it being here, but I would take a 19 or a 20 to say that it's still messing around.
17.
17. Nope. You kind of look out the window, and as you like wait, even maybe with your eyes closed, it's just not there anymore.
All right. All right. I'd like to cast Find Familiar.
Okay. What is it that you're kind of? This is up to you. What you bring back? It can't be large, I believe. But what is it that you're looking for?
Hmm. I guess. Actually, never mind. I won't.
Okay.
I'll do. Yeah. I'll do it in the morning. Okay. I go to sleep.
Okay. uh, the entire gang kind of hits the hay, and as you guys kind of wake up, uh, you, oh,
Sorry, Matt. One thing.
yes,
Since hours are more active around nightish, his sleep schedule is a little weirder from other people.
okay.
Like in between the classes he failed, he slept through that entire hour to save up energy for a little bit in the night. So he's gonna try and find a monster encyclopedia before King the Hay, which is 1 hour from now for him.
Going through this library, Prez kind of mentioned that it's more fairy tale and like book stories. Encyclopedia, you would probably have to like go through every book and rip out certain pages and like essentially make your own. And
He
even
would do
that,
that then.
it would be like really silly like nursery rhyme kind of things that maybe don't make sense, and it would probably take you a very large portion of the night.
There's a book. Does this place have a bookstore, or does the academy also have a library?
The academy itself has a very lock and key sort of library, and it's only really used for like some of the teachers.
Hmm. He's gonna make his own mischief one first, and he's going in the morning ask the principal to see if he can get some access to it.
Okay. You give me. Let's see. This is gonna be tough. Give me intelligence. I hate to double down on intelligence, but give me intelligence check, and I'll tell you
Got
kind
it.
of what you've discovered from that.
Did I join him?
Who? Sorry, who asked that?
Uh,
At Karma, the half elf. Because I only get 4 hours of. I
You
only need
also
4
don't need to sleep much.
Right.
Yeah, I would say you could give him advantage.
Okay. Thank you, my friend.
No problem.
Let's.
Because I'm an elf, I don't need much sleep.
Right. You only need 4 hours of sleep. If
Okay,
I'm
the
right.
first one was a 12. Come on, higher. I need higher. 21.
Noise.
Going through these books and kind of ripping out things that make sense, I will give you 3 total advantages on identifying weak points in monsters coming up.
For once a day.
No, in total.
Okay.
Yep. So hold on to that,
Okay,
write
so-
that down so you don't forget it.
Yeah. Look, we got a 3-time thing for weakness. So, okay, yeah.
As morning kind of comes up, Prez has actually found all of you kind of in your own individual places. And his speech is quick, it's fast, and he goes, "Okay, well, the sun's been up for exactly 1 minute. You guys should be really getting on your way. I really love you guys. I think you guys are great. I've valued our time together. But you guys have a mission, and it starts now. Here's a goodie bag," and he hands each of you your own goodie bag.
Thank you.
It's just got some stuff in it that I made myself. I tried really hard, so hopefully it's good. It just some food stuff.
When
Nice.
Renegade wakes up, he kind of gives the look up at the ceiling, like oh joy, I can't even enjoy sleeping beyond regulation still.
Renegade? Randy? You up?
He looks over. He's like, yes.
Sorry, it's hard to
I
tell
heard
because
it
of
all.
kind of like the helmet on. Okay, so I have a goodie bag. Your team probably needs to wake up because technically the sun's not up yet, and you guys were supposed to leave at sunrise. So,
Yes, I will.
and I made goodie
Solid
bags.
team as he sits up, and he kind of like groans slightly as you know with waking up this early, such. Not he's completely used to waking up that early, but at the same time, uh, he wants to enjoy the little things too.
Right, right.
And
Um,
Renegade does pack everything ready. Um, do you want me to just list the goodies in the inventory like as extra rations?
so what's in that goodie bag are like little, like a handful of little like protein ball kind of things. Um, there is like each one of them has this little like wrapped and sealed little piece of candy, and a tiny little blanket.
A tiny little blanket.
It's as if you would be looking to cover a mouse.
Oh boy. He does not say that out loud,
No.
but he kind of looks into the bag and inside his mind he's like, "Oh boy," and then looks at uh, the innkeeper through the helmet and is like, "I thank you for your hospitality, and we will go ahead and get continued on with the mission."
I'm
And I
just so proud of you guys. As he kind of says to like
and
the whole group at this point, you guys did great. I'm so excited. And like tears are like coming down his cheeks. I just I know you're gonna make old Prez proud. I don't know you guys, from anybody, but I feel like I watched you guys grow.
Feng Wu just takes a tissue.
Renegade just looks towards Rain Wu, and the way he turns his head is, "Can we please get going?"
Yeah, the,
So I
the
have to ask one more thing.
oh, of course.
We need a. Don't worry. I'm going. We have. I have that rock thing to talk to the school principal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to use it.
Okay.
Principal, are you there?
Oh, I'm I'm here, all right. You wake me up pretty early.
Sorry, I need access to the school's monster encyclopedia library.
Ah, every good monster hunter does ask, and every good headmaster says, "Figure it out your damn self."
Sir, you do know I will break into that library, right?
Yo, you can try. The sentinels are always ready. We.
Why are you difficult?
I'm always difficult. Come on, we've had our own little scuffles about. The masters trusted you, and we need these books for learning. Imagine if the books left and never came back.
I'm not
Who's-
asking to take them. I'm asking to copy them.
Oh, don't you gotta leave in about 2 minutes?
I have help.
It's contracted.
Can I copy them when I come back?
Once you complete one mission, of course, you're free until the
Okay.
next one's contracted to you.
Okay then. Have a good sleep, sir.
I'm gonna go back to bed for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. Make sure
How tall?
to get your energy drink as I cut off the call.
What was that, Blade? I thought I heard you say something.
How tall is Rain Wu?
He's considered a small creature, so pretty
Yeah,
small.
Blade's just gonna like, not Blade. Oh no, I'm talking to myself in third person. No, that's not good.
You broke the fourth wall, man. It's your fault.
Renegade is gonna briefly just walk over to Fangwu, just kind of tap him on the head, and go like,
Yes.
"Well, we will buy you one when we find one."
It's better to. I was trying to make sure you were all prepared. I spent last night with the help of uh
Moonsong.
up yang top. Say that again.
Moonsong. Talon
Thanks to me.
Moonsong.
I had help with Talon Moves. I had help with thanks to Moon Song. What's terrible
Just call
with
me
names.
Talon.
I had help thanks to Talon. I was able to make a makeshift monster ecopedia, though it's not the best, but it can help. As I give
I
you the
gotta-
rock.
Sure, I put the rock in my inventory, in my like backpack. I'm going to put Nithrak on my shoulders because, um, we joked about that last session, so I'm just gonna put him
Yep.
on my shoulders.
Yep. As it kind of perches up there, I will tell you, as your journey goes, he cannot get comfy until he does about 3 hours in.
Ooh, okay.
Okay,
It's-
tell me, what the heck is that thing he has on his shoulder? As Fing was just looking at it.
This is our companion Nithrak.
Uh,
He's in it.
Nithrak Silver. He is an imp druid.
Oh.
Yep.
He didn't recognize him. He looked
Yeah.
horrible in the morning.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't look great. The hellish rebuke just kind of falls off of him in the morning. So with that, does anyone have any objections with leaving the town of Colkirk and heading? I guess. What direction would you like to go?
Well, we would first look at the map and look where we're going, and we go that way.
So,
Blade, would you mind going
is-
into first person so everyone can see like the
What's-
scope of the map?
I have forgotten how. Never mind.
You've done it.
You've relearned it. You've relearned the
relearned-
power.
So, is Lucky going to explain anything to us regarding from the? I'm assuming Lucky may or may not tell us on the travel.
Ooh. Let's figure out where we're going first, and there'll be a little bit of travel talk. So you guys are currently in Colkirk.
Yes. So, as I pull out the map to look at what's to happen, we see all the little glowing dots, mainly over to the east in the Horndian Desert and one in Colkirk.
Yes.
And do you mind if I do a little DM thing to Lucky? Not direct message, but like little dungeon master thing to Lucky based on what you told him.
Sure.
Lucky, as you can tell from the previous interaction with Mats and Two Teeth, as I bring out the map and look at it, you remember that Two Teeth said the Guild of Assassins marks everyone on the map. And just as you remember Darth saying that dot in Colkirk represents him, and there's a whole bunch of like hundreds of dots in the Horndian Desert, you can come to the basic conclusion, unless I'm mistaken from the DM, you can come to the basic conclusion that each dot on this map is someone who has been bitten by the bloodfly of the Guild of Assassins.
It's a very large leap, but it is one that could be made.
You just made an entire side plot. Lucky you made an entire effing side plot.
Because I just came to the realization of that mid-conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The DM can always overwrite me on it because he's God in this campaign.
I
Yeah,
don't know
but
what you're talking
that's-
about.
Holy smite.
But that's the current information. Lucky can probably base it off of.
Lucky, if you could make me an intelligence check of at least 10, yes. That is very common knowledge at this point in time with what you've discovered. Now, I will say Lucky is muted, whether he knows that or not.
Yep. I'm rolling.
Okay.
You said insight, correct?
Intelligence to like kind of piece all this
Oh,
together.
straight. Gotcha,
Yep.
straight intelligence. I got it.
Yep, and it's a 10 and above. So you can meet it at 10. No, absolutely no way did you get exactly 10.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I haven't even had to use a luck. I haven't even had to use a luck point tonight.
no. As you kind of think that through, it maybe keeps you up at night. And like you wake up to this person like just about to knock on the door saying, I have a goodie bag. And you go, holy shit, that little kid is a fucking assassin? That's just a thought that comes across your mind.
So,
Got it.
Unless anyone else in the group has objections about the direction we're heading, I'm assuming we're heading to how do I pronounce that? Gatier?
Yeah.
South?
Get higher, but yeah.
Gatier?
There. Do you remember? Does anyone remember what place they have to get to?
Lowport.
Lowport, which is way over here.
Lowport.
If you follow these little black lines, those are like man-made roads. So those are known roads. So you can either head directly south, kind of going through somewhere east in. You could go a little bit more north and like kind of past this like twin lake system. Or you could go north, cut south, and yeah, go to get higher. That's kind of up to you guys to decide. With that information, does anyone take a look at their map?
I do.
The very special map, just to be clear.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll do that. It's
Oh,
not-
you mean the map you guys bought from the kid?
Yep.
I
Yes.
bought, yes.
There are 2 dots heading from Get Higher, going up the road to somewhere east in.
And we're at Colkirk, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So now that you guys have all the information, what would you guys like to do? Stay on the eastern path and go by the lake? Take the northern path and go by the lake. Go north and go south to get higher, or just go straight south to somewhere east in.
Okay, so our destination should be Lowport, that place over there near Kinner's Mine.
Yep. And keep in mind, you don't have to travel the roads.
Yeah,
And
but it's
the-
probably safer.
And we're in a desert currently, right?
No, Colkirk is actually like I would think of it like
Next door desert?
Nevada almost. Yeah. Like you guys aren't terrible. If you were to go any more east, yeah, it would get pretty rough. But no, you guys get all 4 seasons.
So
And
what's fine, guys? No dots towards the lake, correct?
right.
All right, people. Unless someone else has another suggestion, I say we head west along the main road here towards the lake to cut into Gat Higher.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Matt,
Yep.
I think Fang Wu have done a few jobs for the Assassin Guild with the amount of money he had. I did
Can,
say he did odd jobs, anything.
well, the Assassin Guild is quite picky. There are dozens of other guilds. So we can talk about it off stream, just to be
Yeah, man.
clear.
Yep.
But yeah, as far as what you've done, we can talk about it. There's a lot of guilds out there.
Yeah.
But as the
You better get
gang
that.
heads west, you leave kind of the comforts of Colkirk, and you guys realize, like, for the first time, we're just on feet. We're on our feet. There's nothing aiding us here, and you guys make it maybe a day's march, and night kind of comes over. Who is going to take kind of the first watch of the night? Who's going to help set up the tent? Who's in charge
Renegade
of
will.
what? Renegade, you're kind of in charge here. Do you bark out orders, or do you just kind of see who goes there naturally?
So, when finding ourselves a camp spot to shelter for the night, um, he briefly says, like, usually I'm used to military unit, so if someone could get a campfire, um, wait, what do we even need a campfire? We're in a desert.
You're out of the desert. Now you're just in, like, regular terrain at this point.
Even so, it's better to have a fire. It
Okay,
gets
sure.
dark
If
real
if someone
quickly.
if someone can help get a fire going and
Don't
um,
worry, Fangwood has you covered for that part.
thank you, Fane. I will take first watch for when the rest of you decide to sleep.
Okay.
Who wants second watch?
I can take second and third. I don't have to sleep for. I don't have to sleep really that long. I'm more active in the night anyway.
I was gonna
Sure.
say, for some of that watch, Fang, you did, like, nod off, and someone would have had to pick you up.
Yep.
So Ben just be out like Renegade just gently looks towards Talon and just points at him and goes like, "You also stayed up last night as well, right?"
Yeah, he did. We both don't really need that much sleep.
He goes, "Okay, so I'll take first watch. Bank can take second, and Talon can take third, if that's all right with you."
Perfect.
Okay. With that, Renegade, your first watch, as everyone kind of starts to relax. Uh, Roll me a perception check as you're kind of in here, in the
Okay.
darkness.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, "Yeah, I have to roll a wisdom save for something," and then you said perception. Okay, that sounds better. Perception for me is a +2, so roll that. That's an 8.
Okay. Um, you're sitting there by this campfire. The good thing about a campfire is you stay warm. The bad part about it is you stay blind to what's out there. And there is the cracking of a stick. Maybe the falling of like a bush. Um, your mind starts to race. In front of you is a rolling gyroscopic ball, and it stops in front of you, stands up as tall as it can at about 4 feet, covers itself in like a blue shimmering light. Uh, what do you do?
What the?
Um, he doesn't alert anyone yet. He stands up as well, and he's about what's the um he's about 6 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
and he wonders if this is like some native creature to the wilds here, and he thinks by standing taller he can present himself as a more uh
It's
um
it's
dominant.
mechanical. It
It's mechanical.
it has arms that look like they're ready to fire something at you, and your brain thinks back, and
Oh, it's a
it,
Droideka.
it remembers a thing. As you remember it, you kind of shift that off, and there's this little tiny fox, and it looks at you curiously, and then it dives off into the woods.
He just like looks off in the distance, follows the follows with his eyes the spots until it disappears from his vision, and he he's looks back at the fire and he's like, I hate those fecking things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And um and he kind of stays standing up for a bit to just like do like a brief survey around the camp.
Yeah.
Um Kind of like like unable to like settle down for the moment.
Um, as you're kind of like trying to settle in, there's a little tiny faint, like almost humming that kind of heads towards you, but it's once again it is so quiet, it's so small. You wait for it to get louder, and it never does.
Can I make another perception check?
Yeah. This one
Now you're getting
specifically for the
suspicious.
humming.
Specifically for the humming.
Okay.
And any bonuses or just a standard check?
Just a standard check.
18
Oh
plus
yeah.
18 plus 220.
It's rhythmic. It's smooth. It's calm. It's inviting. But you can even tell at this point supernaturally loud. It is at least a mile or a day's walk away still, and you can hear it just based off supernatural entity.
Hmm. If I had known about this, I could just take out the map and I can do this, but because I don't know about it there. Um, let's see. He contemplates briefly if he should wake up Fang Wu to um, notify him of the buzzing
Mm-hmm.
because this might sound racist, because he figures he might hear it too because he's not exactly human. He might have more enhanced hearing because of he's an owl.
You would know he could
you
see in the
had me
dark.
worried until you said because he's an owl. All right. Um,
Because he's an
Yeah.
owl.
I get
Yeah,
what you're saying.
really, you know, he could see in the dark very good, very far away.
As you
So-
kind of think about it, and your body kind of leans that way, you do hear something off into the distance, and it goes, I'm gonna need you to stay exactly where you are.
Hey, DM.
Yep.
With my passive perception of a 15, could that?
I have checked everyone's passive, and no one rolled higher than a 23. No one is higher
God.
than
Oh,
a 23.
And I
dear
rolled,
God.
boy. Um, he kind of like slowly spreads his legs out into like a stable stance. Just slowly turns his body
No,
to
no,
kind
no,
of
no. I
face.
said don't move.
Who are you?
That's a great question. The people around here, they don't know I exist yet. But I'm about to make a name for myself. And we will stop Monster Hunter there for the next 2 weeks as the gang finds himself just outside of the safe haven of Colkirk, immediately into danger, presumably, as they make their way over to Lowport. Gang, with
No.
with that
Bang.
with that
Uh,
kind of happening, uh, does anyone have any? Everyone's asleep, besides of course Renegade. Uh, Bad Karma, what what's your dream looking like here? Oh, I see you're muted and you also can't hear us. We'll jump down to Fang. Fang,
What's his? What's Fang's dream?
yeah, if you're sleeping and dreaming, what do you got here?
Hmm. We go into Dream La La Land as clouds part, and you would see Fang out with his rapier, with a shield in his hand, as you see a multitude of different monster corpses laying around him, as he is slaughtering more monsters and monsters. That's his dream.
Love it. Jumping down to Lucky. What's Lucky's dream here?
When you say dream, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, since he's technically taking a sleep and a long rest here, what does Lucky dream about on his first ever like journey on an adventure?
He, I think he uh, dreams. Uh, he's kind of reliving past memories of from his travels before, of looking up at the stars and um, near a campfire. It's a very normal for him, and so he's dreaming of past memories.
Okay. And with that, we will jump over to Blade. Blade, what is your mind thinking before we cut off for the night?
his hand is already kind of on the hilt of his longsword. Am I able to judge the distance?
Max!
It's kind of all over the place. He Whoever it is using some sort of item that pushes his voice in a cone sense.
Hmm. He's still like about ready to draw
Okay.
uh, his weapons, and um, he he says for a final time, like before we cut, but he says it in a louder voice to see if he can like wake uh, some of his companions. State your business.
With that, Bad Karma, you're back.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
before we no, you're right. Before we stop for the night, what is Moonsung thinking for? Woozers. What is Talon thinking as he like falls asleep? What's his dream drift off to?
Hmm. Okay. Oh, I'm dreaming of ancient spirits and a sparkling sky and then a corrupted land. Nature itself restoring balance.
Okay.
Just a whole lot of chaos, like the fair, the fair realm
Mm-hmm.
that was in, all that type of chaos, and then nature trying to fix it.
So with all these dreams and then reality, everyone having their own set of dreams, and then of course Renegade in the reality of someone is out there, uh, being prepared to go. That is where we will call it for the night. Those are our kind of final moments.
Man, I really don't want to end it on this type of cliffhanger.
I don't
God.
want to either.
I love it. I'm such a monster.
I had to
Um,
suffer
Yes.
this for another 2 weeks.
2 weeks wondering who could be out there. Are they good? Are they bad? Are you gonna pull the
Venom.
trigger on someone who's just trying to help? You'll never know. We will find out in 2 weeks of Monster Hunters of Nokhara.
Damn it.
Damn it. I understand completely. Thank you all
Love
for
this.
joining us. Hopefully you guys come back in 2 weeks and we find out who this mysterious person is.
Definitely. Also, Matt, I had a move sort thought up as I put the daggers under his feather wings as they sort of blend in with his feathers. I sort of
We
thinking of yeah.
we could
I'm sort
talk
of thinking
about
of
that. Let me end this stream real quick. We could talk about it. I don't want anyone looking back on this and figuring things out.
nah.
Okay,
You guys have to
okay.
wait for this stuff. All
Here
of
we
you.
go. Hit and stop. Good luck out there. Have a great weekend. Bye.